What's the atmosphere like in the Charlottesville area, Derek? Is it conducive to young poets or musicians or artists? Or is there sort of a support group there of, young people like yourself who want to do something artistically?
Well, there's plenty of cats that want to get on, but they don't have, in my opinion, I don't think they had the self-determination to do it, and I think Charlottesville is limited to a lot of things in hip-hop. They cater to certain groups, boys, cats be like, I don't want to get down with you if you ain't my boy or you ain't my cousin or something. That's what's back to starting your own stuff. Everybody around there is afraid of something new. If you're a local artist, if you're not Dave Matthews Band or something, you're not nothing. And people got to realize in Charlottesville that you started from somewhere. They started from somewhere too. People still stuck on the old mentality with mixtapes and selling CDs out the trunk of your car. You can't do that no more. I mean, no. Today, what I learned in LA, nobody's gonna pick you up if you rapping on other people's beats and got no nice professional package looking CD or no barcode or nothing. You gotta, it's your future. Invest money into your own project. Put some time into it. Write some lyrics. Make some beats from scratch. No samples. Have your own identity. And people in Charlottesville are still haven't caught on to that yet, particularly rappers down there. And it's hard down there because, like I said, if you ain't on MTV or BET, you're not nobody. But they gotta realize they started from somewhere too. Mm-hmm. It was just their time to blow.
Poet and hip-hop artist Derek Perkins lives in Charlottesville. His book, Poetic Philosophy, reveals a very determined young man.
I've been like that my whole life. Anything I put my mind to, whether if it's a chick or whether it's movies, or music, or, I put my all into it until I get it. That's how I look at it, because no one else going to give it to you. And if you quit and let negativity destroy your determination, you fail and you proved your enemies right.
There's a few poems in the book, Poetic Philosophy, where you address really the black male.
Yeah.
And how, it seems like you're saying that it's time to stop blaming everyone else. It's time to put it on yourself and just get out there. Don't make excuses. Get it done.
Exactly. It's still things to blame certain things on, but I think sometimes us cats, we have an imaginary enemy. I feel like, there are people that, particularly racist people, they're out, but it's like a 50-50 to me. Mm-hmm. We a lot of times are our own worst enemy. And I feel like we need to stand up and prove everybody wrong, and prove people right, and just stop blaming everyone in your circle, and just take responsibility for your own actions, and particularly my age group, who go to prison and get killed or whatever because, negativity. And I want to be the one to pave the way for the ones who are lost souls out there right now. Keep the dream alive, keep the dream steady, keep the dream in place. Never let nobody destroy your dream, batter your dream, piss on your dream. To avoid them sayings, push the dream to another positive level and raise the bar, bridge the gap, and keep your eye that stare which will be bright, and go to the success field far in life. Think huge in the magic of thinking big. Any human being can do a dream, chase a dream, and life conquer a dream.
And you mentioned movies before. You're also an actor, so talk about that a little bit. Because you've been in a couple independent films.
Yeah, I've been in a couple indie films.
Mr. Johnson! Mr. Johnson.
You will not believe what we've discovered.
We've got a dog.
But it's not a normal dog.
Snoop Dogg?
It's a dog that cannot be hurt. We've tried to cut it. We've tried to knock it out. We've tried to anesthetize it. Nothing.
Kids,
nothing. I'm not kidding.
We're serious.
Dr.
It's
Johnson.
a medical anomaly.
Dr. Johnson, hey, here. Watch this. It's in the bag for
so
a
I
reason.
can get out of here. Kids are getting on my nerves. Okay. Hunter, why you have it in the bag? Why?
You'll find out soon enough. Can't be hurt.
What's wrong with you?
Careful.
What?
That dog is very, very dangerous. It's a killer.
So,
We're not
why
trying
the
to
shake is
kill
killed
your
that?
dog.
13-year-old
No, we're not trying
boy
to scare
this
you.
morning.
Just gotta
I
listen to
totally
us.
agree.
And a
I know
13-year-old
it's
man. It's
I know it's
almost
Okay.
vulnerable.
Everybody just be quiet.
Everyone
Be
just
careful.
calm down.
Be careful.
What's it?
I joined acting in 2006. David Webster Film Studios, and I did a couple of his films, and then I did a couple of Jason Shiflett's film, Wet Works, little shorts.
You like acting? I mean, is that just another extension of who you are?
Yeah, just another way of, another creative desire to expose myself. Just having more of a range, If it's like, it goes back to this book, If people don't like hip hop but they read, they got that. If people don't like reading but they like movies, they got that. I want my face seen everywhere. That's why I wrote in the back of the book. He just doesn't just write. Let me find this person's name. And listen to what he say behind a composure. Or, wow, he acts, let me see any of his films or anything that he either co-starred or just was like a feature, Like I said, I try to keep an open mind and do more than just one thing. Because if all of it, business, all that is, to me, under the same umbrella.
Two makes the choice. People need to accept it. Stop crying for the mind, heart, and soul trying. Abortion, is it right? Who's to say it's wrong to verbally fight?
What do you want people who read poetic philosophy, Derek? What would you like them to come away with?
I know for a fact, I know a lot of people will come at me with a lot of questions that I don't mind answering. Poetic philosophy, I want them to come away with a changed mind. Like, there's another side to the story than what you're not hearing or you choose not to hear or read. Just exposing the truth, because I know I did my research, so I know what I'm saying is facts. Another part of the writing too was people wanted to know more about my background, and that was another reason. There's so many reasons on why people write it. If people want to know more about me, they get a little bit about me. If people want to know what my thoughts on politics or religion or race or love, I know a lot of chicks like love poems. There's plenty of that for you too, from what my experience with women and things and stuff in the past. So it's apples, oranges, grapes, and bananas. It's something for everybody of all races. I don't discriminate.
Make the choice. People need to accept it. Stop crying.
Like I said, it's a mixture of feelings. I mean, people go through a wide range of emotions. I mean, you can't just be happy all the time. If you are, something wrong with you. Or if you angry all the time, something wrong with you. I mean, and one day I'm grumpy, one day I'm happy. I mean, and that's what I write. It's a mixture of feelings.
Derek Perkins is a poet and musician. His new book is Poetic Philosophy. His hip-hop group is The Philosophers. And Derek, thanks for joining us today on Studio Virginia.
No doubt. Thank you.
Poetic Philosophy is available at iUniverse.com, Amazon.com, and BarnesandNoble.com. That's it for Studio Virginia today. WVTF News Director Rick Mattioni is executive producer. Thanks to Luke Church for his contribution.